You guys are crazy. All right, so let me wait a few minutes for some of you to join. We're on Kahio and Nahonani. Sorry about that. That was on the North Shore. So we're going to walk from Waikiki proper, in the middle of Waikiki, all the way to Ala Moana Mall, just because we have to go over there anyway, and I figured take you guys along. But while we're going, I want to show you a couple of things. We've talked about the Ohia Hotel as an economy class hotel, and on our way over, I've just remembered a couple of economy class hotels that I wanted to point out and remind you about. And we are streaming today on YouTube and Facebook. So if you're on Facebook, maybe slide over to YouTube, give it a shot. You may like it. Just give us a few more likes over there, a few more views. The more, the better. So this is Ohia. This is probably now in Waikiki, probably the lowest cost hotel, other than the ones I'm going to show you in just a moment. But what's notable about them, they're about $200 a night, regular rates, but they do have big balconies. They have ocean facing, not ocean view, but ocean facing balconies. They also have city facing, but a lot of their units have kitchenettes, which if that's a big deal to you, then that's something you want to be aware of. But I just wanted to point these out because these are hotels we're going to be passing along the way a little bit anyway, and I want to just point them out to you. And I'm happy to say that this is for sure now going to be a rebuilt corner, and ABC Stores is going to be leading the way. So they're probably going to have their Country Island market, I would assume, right there on the corner. And who knows what they're going to have here, but some of you veteran visitors know exactly what used to be on this corner. Man, I miss it. Well, not the strip club, but I mean, Lance probably does, but I don't. They had a great Vietnamese restaurant right on the other side of there that could not be better. They also had a ramen noodle place. I think it was on that side over there. Loved it. All right, so let's do some shout outs. Shirley, great to see you. Joe, you don't look familiar, but happy to see you, sir. Gerard, always good to see you. Leanne, Lance. Is the OnlyFans off? It's probably off hours right now, right? In Australia. And then Greg, aloha. Greg, you knew what was over here. You're familiar with this place. Remember this little bar restaurant here, but around the back they had that Vietnamese restaurant. God, it was so good. And then down the street here they had I can't even remember the name of that restaurant. That was the buffet right down there. I loved it. But anyway, we're not going to highlight Ohia too much, but I wanted to give them as just a frame of reference. They're about $200 a night. And we're just going to kind of zigzag through. This is not really how I would walk to Ala Moana Mall. If I was going, I would really walk that way. But I'm walking this way because I want to walk by a couple of places and show you a few things along the way. If you'll enlighten me. Don't work Sundays, perfect. Leanne, good to see you. Sandy, always great to see you. Hopefully you notified everybody. Debbie, Joe, Cat Roy. How's the video now? I mean, now that we're streaming on, man, the video rate looks really good. We're streaming on both YouTube and Facebook today. This is a really cool cafe. We need to go in there and do like a let's eat in there for sure, because they actually have a loco moco that I've heard is pretty darn good. But we're going to try the first loco moco I think we're going to try out is going to be at Lulu's, because they have that Wagyu beef. I wish I knew of a chef like Lance to ask them how to really pronounce Wagyu, but then I know, or Wagyu beef, but God knows the way he's going to pronounce it is not the way that most people would pronounce it. So who knows how you really pronounce it. Video's good, great. Bitrate is really good. So it's delivering the packets of video, just whether they're displaying them nicely. Hello, Anne. Good to see you. This is Cuckoo Coconuts. Very, very rambunctious, loud, happy, kind of a karaoke live music band. And if you saw how rowdy it was, and then consider that Waikiki Wendy Silva was kicked out of there, man, I'm glad I wasn't there that night. Looking forward to this place being open. This is going to be supposed to be really, really good. I know nothing about it, but apparently in Korea, it's the bee's knees. This is also on our top 4 for our Let's Eat, because it's Korean barbecue. You guys are really happy about that Korean barbecue. And I think some of you may have gotten together just out of a joke to vote Cheeseburger in Paradise right up the ranks there, because that was like number 3. So we're going to do Cheeseburger in Paradise just to satisfy some of you guys. Not really clear. And that's the highest bit rate I can get. Aloha, Steve. Shelly. So what we're going to do on the live stream tomorrow, we're actually going to have a really good live stream tomorrow. We're going to do a load of giveaways, catamaran as well as Waikiki trolley, but we're going to take the Waikiki trolley blue line from where we just came from, right back there, that last intersection. It's going to be the blue line tour for Waikiki trolley. It'll take us from Waikiki proper all the way down to Sea Life Park. The blowhole will be down there, and on our way back, we're going to stop at Coco Marina. And speak of the devil, but that's the green line. I can't think of that guy's name. But we'll get off at Coco Marina, and then we're going to go look, but not taste, the malasadas at Leonard's truck over there. Leonard's Bakery. And we need to cross here. But then we may or may not do a hike down to China Walls or Spitting Cave or both. We'll just see how that goes. We are on Kalakaua now. This is the main street that comes in when it crisscrosses from the Ala Moana Boulevard down there. Kalakaua goes all the way into Waikiki proper, and on both sides are all the hotels of the usual suspects. Hilton Hawaiian Village is there at the end over here, and coming this way into town, the Sheraton Waikiki. Halekulani is right down here. Embassy Suites is on the other end over here. The Wyndham is over here. Imperial Hotel is at the end. And this is Waikiki Beachwalk, this street right here. This is Waikiki Beachwalk, but we're going to be going on this street over here, which is also called Beachwalk, which from time to time has some confusion just because of the names. We normally would walk down Waikiki Beachwalk, but we're coming down here because I want to point out a few hotels, because some of you are asking about some economy class hotels, and there's 2 down here. One we've looked at before, the second one we haven't, but I just wanted to point them out just so you have them as reference. We're not really going to highlight them that much, but if you're interested, we can go back and do tours of them. But I just wanted to give you a cursory review of them, because it's, well, they're good alternatives. I mean, and if you're not coming, well, maybe if you are coming with a bigger family, or if it's just you by yourself, or, you know, someone you're not really worried about the accommodation so much, this may be an alternative for you. I'm going to walk up here a little and then go back that way, just so you see how we're arriving at Beachwalk. So again, this is Kalakaua. It's one way. This is Beachwalk Avenue, and Beachwalk is notable because of several things. There's a really nice restaurant called Arancina down here, Italian. But starting from here, that is well, let me just walk up there and show you. Because it's actually a good point. This hotel is called Polynesian Residences, and you see them here with the balconies. They're pretty much under the radar because it's almost never mentioned on Expedia Travelocity, so they may not have a deal worked out with them. I did note that their rates are pretty much in line with the hotels that are actually on the beach. So it's not really a great deal. You know, they do have balconies. They're quite small. They do have a pool area up here and a bar, as I understand, but it's not, I don't know. I mean, in my estimation, these hotels and the hotels like the LaCroix, Ambassador, they should be lower rates by about 10% or so from what the hotels in downtown Waikiki are. The problem is that, not the problem, but the reason that they're not is simply because they're booking out. They're keeping their occupancy at 80%, whereas the hotels in Waikiki are also keeping it at 80%. When that occupancy changes, these rates definitely will go down, but they haven't gone down yet. So there's Tommy Bahamas, there's Hard Rock. This particular Hard Rock is known for their burgers. And I can attest, they are very, very good. They do a great job. So tomorrow, I'm just going to be dropping back and forth from topic to topic from the hotels we're looking at as we come upon them and what's happening tomorrow. So tomorrow, we're also going to be doing at least four-day Waikiki Trolley Pass giveaways. And there's been a couple of our members who have actually gone on that 4-day Waikiki Trolley tour, and they've posted some really good images, some video clips. They made some great comments about their trips and some of the savings that they got from some of the discounts at the stores offering coupons along the way. I thought that was pretty interesting. Okay, here's the first one right here. You see that right here? It's a Waikiki Heritage. They don't allow pets. They're pretty vehement about that. But let's just take a look. We're not going to go inside. I just want you, actually, we're going to poke our heads in a little bit. They're not really happy because I came by here yesterday and I kind of walked in, not even with my camera on. I just was asking some questions. They were not that nice about it. But they have a nice pool. So it's one of the older kind of a wraparound kind of motel hotels. This used to be a student housing place. But they have a pool here, no bar. So it's very straight property, but it's like 150 to 160 a night. Now, that may or may not be a good deal in your mind, but compared to its location and what it offers, I think it's a pretty darn good deal. Kama Aina rates, which are locals rates, resident rates, are a little bit lower, like 120. But I just thought this was great. You can go onto their website. That's their name, Waikiki Heritage Hotels. And again, it's very, very plain, you know, just bed, amenities, bathroom, shower, that type of thing. But, you know, you're right in the heart of Waikiki, and you just have to decide if it's a good deal or not. They have Steak Farm. That's a Steak Farm food truck. We've seen that on a number of our food truck adventures, but this may be one for you to take a look at. Another one right down here we looked at the other day is the Breakers. We did cover it, but I do want to put it all in the same stream so you have it available to you. You know, it's almost the exact same setup. Honestly, I would think it was the same ownership, which it just may very well be the same ownership as this hotel because there's a lot of similarities. Okay. But this was the Breakers. They have a nice pool in here. I actually like the outside of this better. I mean, look how cool it is. It's like the old Palm Springs type hotels, you know, but it has the bigger balconies out here. I'm just talking low because there's someone like right there has the older balconies. But I have been in these rooms before, and it's so isolating in a good way. I mean, you shut these blinds. I don't know if you can see those blinds back there. If you shut your blinds and you shut your balcony, you're like closed off, and it's super quiet in there. But you just see there's, you know, no kids. There's, you know, nice pool. They do have this restaurant here, Wasabi Bistro, and their rates are a little bit higher. I think they're 150, 160, 170. And I think they have an amenity fee of $25 a day. But check them out. These are just two hotels. I want to just point these out from an alternative that you may consider because of, you know, more of an economy class, you know, property. That's another property I'm not really familiar with. We'll get familiar with them, but it's the Regency on Beachwalk. You can look them up. I do think they are owned by the same people that own Ambassador. I'm not sure, but I'm almost 99% sure. They are more expensive. They are almost like the same rate as the Embassy Suites, which is over here, which is actually surprising. Ginza, I've not been there myself in a very, very long time. Actually, the time I was there, it wasn't even that name. But Orensina, this Italian place, is a very, very good Italian restaurant. Very, very good. It's probably one of the best Italian restaurants. It can hang with the Italian restaurant, which is, I'm losing its name right now, that's in the Royal Hawaiian Shopping Center. But Orensino, very, very good. And we are on Beachwalk. And again, Waikiki Beachwalk is the main street right over there on the other side that has Ruth's Chris, Yard House, and all those really nice shops and restaurants. This is actually just called Beach Walk. Okay, there you go. All right, so we're going to go the hard way to Ala Moana, but it's going to be the more picturesque way for you. We're going to go down to the beach, walk back behind Hilton Hawaiian Village, up over the back of Ilikai, probably down onto Ala Moana Boulevard, and then into the mall. So now I'm able to look at some of your comments. Let's hear your questions if you have any. How's the video now? Has it cleaned up at all? Sometimes the stream will pick up quality, sometimes it drops it off. So especially if it's going on to Facebook and YouTube at the same time. But we have been, this is something to note. I guess I should get out of the way. That street right through there is Saratoga, and Saratoga runs into Kalakaua. But what's notable on Saratoga is up here to the right is Eggs and Things, and also Arnold's Tiki Bar. It's a kind of a, I use it in a good sense, dive bar. It's a dive tiki bar, but there's nothing divey about it. It's very, very cool. Old style tiki bar. You would love it, Lance. You and I'd spend some time there. Yes, it is. But they call it Waikiki Beach Walk. When you actually give directions, lure stops and it comes up to what, but that, you're right, Waikiki Beach Walk is on lures, and it runs into this road right here, which is in front of Halekulani. Blurry, yeah. Is it blurry to a point that makes you want to not watch it? The option that we have is to start doing streams to just YouTube and to Facebook and just do them separate, because the quality when we go to just one of them is exceptional. When we go to both of them, it's just one of those things. Actually, we could stop the stream. I could try it again, and we could do it for try and go like to 720i, but I don't think I want to do that. We're going to walk through Outrigger Reef. We'll walk out the back past Monkey Pod, one of our favorite restaurants and bars here in town, and we'll see if by chance if the turtles are out. If they're not, then we'll move on to the back part of Hilton Hawaiian Village. 6 nights a week, I think it's 6 nights or 7. 6 nights a week at least, they have some wonderful live music here. I mean, really some of the best on the island, in my opinion. It hangs with Halekulani for quality of live entertainment, in my opinion. Really nice open air bar there. We may lose a little bit of a connection up here just because it's really well blocked off, but we may not. see, what are you asking, Shirley? Let me stop for a second and answer her question. It says, Tony, the second part of my trip will be at the Halekulani on the corner. Yeah, that's where we just were. What's the best way to walk the beach? We're doing that right now. Shirley, if you look at where we walk one of two ways. We either walk through the Outrigger Reef where we're doing now, or you can go up one more to one more corner, which is only about 150 feet, take a left at Waikiki Shores and go straight down to the beach. But I'll show you this way and I'll point out the other way. How's that? How's that for a view to walk out to, huh? Is the tide up or down? Check out Monkey Pod. Isn't that you can now see sort of favorite restaurants. I don't want to showcase people here, but that bar is really, really well appointed. All open air, beautiful, beautiful temperature today. No, this is where it's where it used to be. They remodeled the entire thing. Look at the water today. Isn't that beautiful? Guys, you know what? Since we have so many on, let's do a giveaway. How about that? One of you guys want to do a giveaway? We're gonna make this one an easy one. Easy one. Easy, easy, easy. And this question is applicable. There's Steak Shack. Let me do one more thing. We love Steak Shack. That's one of our favorites. So Shirley, we were talking about how to get to the beach. The beach, there's two ways. That first way was the way we just went through there, through Outrigger Reef. And the other is to come down this walkway right here. And we've come down here a number of times. You know where it is. That's the main street up there, right in front of, that runs in front of Halekulani. Just take a left and walk all the way down here. There we go. All right, let's do a turtle check. And if we don't have turtles, we'll do a 4-day Waikiki trolley giveaway. I do not want to get my feet wet because I've got a ways to walk and I do not want to do it on wet feet. So we're not going to go out too far if we don't see evidence of turtles. So if you're coming to Oahu anytime this year, and I think we're now at the point, there's a turtle right there. Just put his big old fat head up out of the water. Did you see him? Right there. If you're coming to Oahu anytime in 2024, and I'm going to know by tomorrow if we can get that extended through 2025, but I don't know that today. The question has been posed, but we're going to find out. So these passes for right now today, they're going to be for today, good through 2024. Okay, so if you're coming to Oahu in 2024, this pass is for 4 days on any one of their, here he comes again, on any one of the 4 routes. There's another one right over there. And they're blue line, orange, red, and pink. And we're doing the blue line tour tomorrow. And the reason that 4-day pass is such a cool pass is a couple things. One, you're able to get hop on, hop off on any of the routes for 4 days, all throughout Oahu. And it goes from downtown Honolulu down to Sea Life Park and back, and all places in between. And they also give you discounts on a lot of restaurants and shops and stores and merchandise, jewelers, brewery companies along the route. And that's all on their website. So let's do this. This is going to be so easy. But the fourth correct answer, cuatro. The fourth correct answer, what was the name of the Italian restaurant that we just looked at moments ago. Fourth correct answer wins. And if you've won a Waikiki Trolley Pass in the last 30 days, you can't play. So some of these newer people should be able to participate and get it. What's that, Cassie Vegas? Waikiki Trolley Passes. I think we could hook you up. Where'd that turtle go? Oh, there he is. He's right there. Anyone? Oh my gosh, this should be so easy. The fourth correct answer? Bomber. Here he comes again. Right there. What's up, fella? You could barely hear his little when he breathed in like that. So many of you can't play, but so many of you can. Lay it on me, guys. Let's hear it. Dollar says Eric works for the Cannabis Cove. Tony's Pizzas and Sub. That's pretty close. Missed the question. The question was, what was the name of the Italian restaurant we looked at right over there? Right before we came over here. I just don't want to get, I don't mind getting wet, but I don't want to get wet today and not still have this walk. Lucille's, you're getting close. Oh my gosh, guys, come on. Don't tell me you don't know this. Do you remember when we were telling you that all these ding-dongs would be coming from YouTube? That's where they're coming from. Excuse me. That's where they're coming from. I don't want to deal with the blocking them right now, but nobody wants to answer for second or third. Tony Romas, that's very close. Oh, guys, you're killing me. This should be a slam dunk. Slam dunk. Did you see the turtle out there? Yeah. No, not famous at all. We do YouTube and Facebook though. Yeah. Going to Hawaii. Yeah. Where are you from? Australia. Huh, check that out, Lance. I won't put you on, but Lance, she's from Australia. Please don't tell me you're from Sydney. Yeah. I've got to go. Lance. And he said that everybody from Sydney is a felon, like a felon. They commit felonies. That's not right, is it? No. See, Lance, you know what? And I do a perfect Australian accent. There he is again, guys. I do a perfect Australian accent, and Lance, I'm kind of known for it, really, to be honest. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Straight over there, about 3 blocks. Yeah, off and on for about 26 years. What's that? Oh, sure. What kind of food? What kind of food do you want? That place is really good. Steak Shack is good. Depends on also too where you're staying, but just, yeah. Oh, at this place? Yeah. Can you hear her, Lance? That's not me. I know it sounds like a perfect accent. That's not me. It's her. That place right there, Monkey Pot, is super good. They have Mai Tai. Their Mai Tais are some of the very, very best in all of Waikiki. But they do. You can get lobster deviled eggs and all. Actually, there's more. There's fewer bad restaurants than there are good. There's so many good restaurants along here. Yeah. Yeah. Monkey Pot is one of them for sure, right there. I mean, that'd be top 5 or 6 for me. And then Duke's is really good. On top of Duke's is Hula Grill. That's also good. Depends on what you're looking for too. If you want like really good burgers, Duke's is exceptional. Really, really good. Lance, there you go. There's the first one. 190, something like that. We have like 200,000 on our, yeah. So Lance, is there like a Sydney language you can tell her that only she would understand? He's from Sydney, but he's always telling me that Kiwis and Aussies are like the same. And I said, no, they're really not. But oh, did you hear that, Lance? She says, kind of. They kind of are. What's your name?
Gabriella.
Gabriella. I'm Mike. Tony. Tony, how you doing? I'm going to. Okay. I know the turtle's right there. Yeah, she's from Sydney. Yeah. She said, regrettably, she's from Sydney. I don't know why she said that. Turtle went away. So you enjoying your stay? Yeah. Oh, just yesterday? Is this your first time too?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, so good for you. How long are you staying?
2 weeks.
Oh, fantastic. Here he comes again, guys. There's turtles up and down here most of the time. Yeah.
And the seal as well.
Oh, there's a seal here? Oh, laying over there on the beach? Yeah. We come here about in the afternoons pretty much this time just to show them, because a lot of these people are from the mainland. Here's again, Europe, Australia, New Zealand. A lot of New Zealanders and Australian people. That's only been one correct answer so far. Are you guys really waiting for the second and third?
Nice to meet you.
Okay, it's nice to meet you. He says it's raining in Sydney, by the way. He wanted me to take it. All right, see you later. Nice meeting you. She's in the right place, huh? Well, guys, you're letting me down as far as the answering the question. I think there's only been one so far. I'm looking back at the comments right now. Look back on the comments. Oh, what is it? Did someone else win or what? Let the first person win. All right, we'll do this. The next correct answer wins. How's that? The next correct answer. When you get a chance, look us up on YouTube and follow us, or actually look us up on Facebook. That'll be quicker. Rio going to Hawaii. Yeah. Yeah. Look it up. And there's a bunch. There's actually several Australians and New Zealanders on now. Yeah. There's a lot of them. They love Hawaii. Tiffany wins. Tiffany, you win the 4-day Waikiki Trolley Pass. Are you going to be coming to Oahu in 2024? Well, you guys just, wow, I moved that right at the right time. Yes, perfect. Okay, Tiffy. Oh, did I say Tiffany? It's Tiffy. I like that even better. All right, Tiffy, congratulations. So what you won, your name doesn't look familiar. So let me just tell you what you need to do. On the Facebook page, you need to message Terry. Her name's Terry. Message her and tell her your first name and last name, your email, phone number, and approximate dates when you're going to be here in Oahu. And in 7 to 12 days, you'll get your pass either mailed to you, depending on the date, or emailed to you. Also, again, depending on the date. And please try and put all that information in one single message to Terry. If it's in two messages, then she gets very upset. And then I have to deal with her, and I do not want to do that. But Tiffy, thank you very much for playing. We're going to be doing several of those tomorrow as well. All right, looks like we only got one turtle today. I am half tempted to stop this stream and start one at 720 DPI just to see if that changes the video quality. You guys let me know. I mean, there's 79, there's 80 of you on here, so I don't want to dump you, and then we could actually test it on the stream tomorrow. Have you been on before, Tiff? You just haven't responded or haven't commented because your name doesn't look familiar, but that's cool that you're on here. Here's Miss Cassie Vegas's favorite, one of her favorite beaches. I think it's because of the beach and the wave action. I don't think it's dropping out though, is it? I think it's the video, overall video quality, but yeah, I don't want to start a new stream unless it's really, really bad. But you guys vote. You're the ones having to listen, watch it. If you want me to start a new stream, I'm happy to do it. It's your stream, not mine. Oh, it just feels like summer, man. Hot, smells like suntan oil and ocean water and beach. People having fun, laying out. Boy, the sailboats are out in mass today. All the sailboats, the parasailing, there's 2-3 parasailers out there. Massive cargo ship. I just love seeing those cargo ships. I don't know why. All the catamarans are out. They're getting ready to launch a parasail right there. The other catamarans are leaving now, going out to Diamond Head.
Yeah, you could get along with it.
Or like,
So tomorrow on the stream, it starts at 10 o'clock Sunday, sharp. That's when the stream will start. It may start a couple minutes before just because I want to get everything rolling. We're probably not going to stream to both channels tomorrow. I'm going to look back at the video quality today and see how that goes. Maybe we'll still try it, and maybe at a lower bit rate as well. Did you guys know, I mentioned this before, but did you know that this beach here, specifically that beach in front of Hilton Hawaiian Village, was rated the world's #1 beach by Dr. Beach, who famously awarded that same tag to Lanikai Beach not long ago. I think Waimanalo Beach. There's the Atlantis boat that takes people out to the submarine. Have any of you done that, the submarine? $10 a.m., yes, Hawaii Standard Time. No, yes. Did the one in Maui? Oh, I bet that's cool. Oh my gosh, Cassio, I'd love to hear you say that in person. Did that in Cancun years ago. I wasn't impressed. Cancun. Why are you leaving on a Saturday? Plane departing from Honolulu Airport on a Saturday. Right over there in that far corner is where that's our secret place for watching the fireworks. Actually, that is the place right under those trees is where you sit if you want to be right under the fireworks. Over there specifically in that other far corner where that marina is, that's where we watched them from last time. That's the best place to watch them. But in that little cove area right there, that's a great place for turtle watching. Great place for turtle watching. We lucked out the other day, one of our streams, we had 7 turtles. Someone mentioned in the comments that they counted more, but I thought it was like 7. But nonetheless, it was a party for sure. Party time for turtles. All right. So what was the verdict on starting a new stream or keeping this stream going? Orancino or Orancino. It's the name of the rice ball. It's the size of an orange. They used to make those for, as I understand it, an Italian friend told me that they made them for workers or to take on the road. They make rice balls with meat on the inside. That could be totally made up, but that's what I recall him saying it was. But it's a very, very good Italian restaurant. Very old school. Okay. Janet, what do you think? Sandy, what's the boat? Okay, we'll keep going. There's a walk back through Hilton Hawaiian Village. I don't want to go back through there right now just because it's we just did that yesterday, but I want to go this way. And instead of going up through Ilikai, like I was pointing out, we'll go on the backside of Ilikai, and because I want to show you that live music venue that we had talked about a number of times, Puahana, and let you see what it looks like during the day. There you go, Cassie. You know what it is. The Lagoon. Look back. Kathy, you're not spelling it right. There you go. Sandy spelled it right. She's missing an O. We're going to walk out on those rocks one day and look back this way. I think that's a really good view. I've only walked out a little bit, maybe about a third of the way. These kids really enjoy this lagoon, and you can really enjoy yourself. I mean, you can do stand-up paddle boarding. There's just floaties, these little floating bikes, but there are nice fish in there too, meaning there's nice numbers of fish. They're not sizable. The biggest ones are about like that, and those are just the plentiful Sergeant Major, the silver and black fish, but kids just lose their mind over it to see them in there. That's the food truck that we see on Friday nights with the world's most expensive bottles of water. This is a great location for the fireworks on Friday nights. They literally shoot them off right where that kid is, right there with his mother, almost right on top of where they shoot it from. It's probably 80, 81, I would imagine, the temperature. Boy, there are a lot of Australians and New Zealanders here today, or this last. I've just noticed a lot of them, like two big tables, and I don't know if it's a holiday season. Is it a holiday season, Margaret or Lance, for Aussies and Kiwis to travel? Man, it smells so good. Just those guys cooking it. Their barbecue, open air like that. Wow. So it's wintry where you guys are, huh? They're coming here for the summer weather. Yeah, they do. So if you're liking the stream, please like and share if you would. Helps us out. Don't send super chats. Don't send stars or anything, any money, anything like that, man. Your likes and shares are worth everything. Here's John. This guy reminds me very much of Stephanie. Amigo.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
You know what? It's guys, this is the world's famous John's. That is the man. We couldn't be better. It took forever, but do it every week. Every week, get on there, man. Okay? It took me forever to get that guy to come on, and he really does. He has some amazing hot dogs. but he needs someone else to write his posts for him. And Terry has actually asked him months ago, probably 6, 7, 9 months ago, probably a year. She wrote him in his post. She said, John, let me write your post. You just send me the photos and I'll do it for you. I mean, how much more help can you get than that? And he just doesn't do it. He didn't do it for months and months and months. Wouldn't send anything, wouldn't reply, but he would give us these horribly written posts with bad images, broken links, misspellings. And she would ask me, she said, do you want me to post this? I said, no, send it back to him and tell him you will do it for free. Just send the right photo by itself. Because I want to give the guy as much business as possible because he's very entrepreneurial. You know, there's a Waikikian. He's very, very hardworking. He's out at all the events. You know, I love the guy. I've actually spoken to him, you know, off camera a number of times. So Ilikai, beautiful hotel, historic hotel. So I told him, dude, just send it to us once a week. We'll post them for you. He just laughs and laughs and laughs and does. But it's like Stephanie. I did the same thing with Stephanie for 5, 6 months. And actually, I wanted to go on the topic of Stephanie, who's the artist that you guys helped promote and did such a great job. I'm so proud of you guys. Did such a wonderful, wonderful job for her. But Stephanie's artwork is now littered on Going to Hawaii group and Going to Hawaii page. It's wonderful. I'm glad you guys did it. Plus, she's worthy of it. I mean, if her artwork wasn't fantastic, you would not care about it at all. So kudos to her. But I went and saw her probably 6 different times. I did it on camera a number of times. I said, Stephanie, please, just post a couple of your paintings. I'll buy some, and then we will do them as giveaways and drive more traffic to you. I want you to see how good it can be. And she, oh, okay, I'll do it. Nothing. See you the next time. Same thing. Oh yeah, for sure, I want to do it. And nothing. Now she finally did it. Boy, she's sure happy that she did. I couldn't be happier for her. And that's the Modern. Really nice hotel. Used to be a good bar. Horrible bartender. This is the guy's tiki boat that goes out on Friday nights for the fire. He actually goes out many nights, but specifically, he has like a little band, 1 or 2 guys that plays on it, takes you out for $20, and you go out on the harbor over there, on the Bay Area side, and plays music for the fireworks. We should do that one night, huh? Very much like our friend up here does, but this guy pays, and it's more of a commercial endeavor for him. Tomorrow I was planning, Stephanie's only going to be at the farmer's market tomorrow on Sunday till 2 o'clock. And that's the last showing she's going to have for the month of July. And apparently she's doing a show or some sort of an exhibit that's going to take her outside of her availability for a farmer's market. But I'm going to be still speaking with her via phone, and we're going to get something set up with her doing some artwork for our shirts and hats and logos. And we're going to do, I want to see about her doing like a specific giveaway. And now I'm thinking about doing a set of originals. Like, remember we were talking about doing three sets of 3. There's a harbor pub. We talked about that a number of times. That's notable. I did not know they had breakfast though. Check that out. But this is everything you think it would be. It's been here forever. It's a pub across from the harbor. They make no other claims. That's it. But I love that place. We should go in there one night. Keep a list of some of these places that we need to go when we're wondering where we should go for a beer one happy hour. The tide brought all this in, and I think they do a good job in scraping this stuff out. I made a comment about this the other day, and somebody sent me a message and say they do actually use this as a catch-all, and they'll come here and they'll clean it out, which is great. That's actually what that catch-all net does over there in the bay over there, that little inlet. But what I'm going to try and do is try and get Stephanie to do something for us. That's a set of 10 originals, and we'll do some sort of maybe an auction or something, not a money auction, but like a vote auction or giveaway or something cool like that for those 10 originals. we'll have her sign them and things like that. I'm actually a little bit hesitant to come down this side of the road anymore. 3 of the last 3 times that I've come down here, there's been an issue. Dog running out in the street. What was the first one? I don't remember what the first one was. The second was the Taylor Swift guitar getting thrown into the water. I had my cardboard camo. Do you guys want to talk to him? He won't see me if I don't say anything, but if he's in his chair, I want to say at least hello to him. He's there. I won't stay long, just say something. Hey man, I came for my ride. What's up, brother? Good deal. Always. They won't let me come. They keep me busy. These people. These bums right here won't keep. No, they want to come, but we will. But you know what? The reason I didn't this Friday because I couldn't, but I was going to come last Friday, but I was actually out over here and I didn't have anything to bring. I'm not going to show up without a bottle for sure, but I will do it. Brother, I don't want to do that. He says, as far as the truck goes. When I come back by here, I'll stop by when I'm off here, okay? No, tell me. If you don't, let's hear it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, very good. Very good. Has that wily dog gotten out again? Did she get out? Oh, the guitar. So what happened? Did it come out okay? Is it drying out? That's a dummy. Dummy did that. Yeah. It's under the boat. So have you tried to dry it out or anything yet? Nice. Yeah. Yeah. You need new friends, amigo. Oh, good. Well, string that bad boy up. I want to hear it one night. Yeah. Where? Yeah, in this? All right. I'll stop back by when I don't have them on and we can talk a little bit. I'll give it to you. All right, bro. See you. That buoy run would be cool. If he only goes out a couple miles, we'll have coverage. Oh, and this is the, would you guys like to go out on his boat on Fridays? But I didn't remember. I didn't want to go and show up without having some wine or whiskey or something with me. I just don't. I mean, I'm not Australian, for God's sakes. I have manners. That's the Prince. There's their negative edge pool up there. We should go up there one day, just kind of check that out, because do you see where their pool is? Check out their view of the sunset right over there. Beautiful, huh? And his name's Don, not Gary. Man, I messed that up too. Well, he doesn't take his boat out, but we do go on the boat, and he has music, and I'm just assuming he has a couple of his old buddies there that play some guitar and probably sing too loud, play too long, and drink too much. Sounds like a place Lance and I need to go to. That's for sure. I know that, Lance. You're everything I say you are. I mean, you aren't anything that I say you are. You know what I mean? Puahana. So if you're not familiar with this place, is it even open now? Well, maybe. Yeah, I think it's open. It's all right. But you see where it's located, right? So it's in the same parking lot at the end of the marina as the Ilakai Modern and Prince. It doesn't sound like they're really open right now, or. But what they do have is they have incredible live music from locals. And you know who plays here a lot? The group that used to play at the Barefoot Beach Cafe. That's who plays here. And this guy does all these. Excuse me. Do you mind if we show some of your stuff here? Just on YouTube? Don't show it? Jesus Christ. Were you the guy that here's before, though? You never mind. He doesn't. So here's, we'll just shoot past this stuff. So they have live music here. And they have two venues here for music. I mean, for food, right here and right here. And they'll have like a live stage here. And this is such a beautiful place to see the live music, because this area here is, you know, the seating, but they have open for hula dancing, but they have the live music there. And then you could see the view of the harbor back behind here and the sunset and all that. It's pretty something else. And then back over here is where they have the pink sails. Pink sails, if you remember, this is the place. They're actually, both their boats are out. They have a catamaran here and a catamaran here. This is what we kept trying to say was pink sails, this whole area here. We did that inadvertently for a while, but that was wrong. So, but this is where the pink sails boats take off from. And they have all this seating here. This tonight will be wide open for people. So, yeah, that guy's something else. He's mad. He's mad now. He's just sitting there staring at me. I don't know what he's mad about. He was super nice before, telling us. Remember, he was telling us about these carvings. Remember? I asked him, I said, how about your carvings? He wanted to talk. Now he doesn't. Blows me away. Unbelievable. So be it, mister. We won't show nothing about nothing. What's the number one rule of life? I'm Italian. We never go anywhere empty-handed. Yeah. It is, seriously, it's one of the most baffling, closed-minded. It's a good thing that they're artists, because that attitude is just crazy, man. And it wasn't that, you know, I asked him, I said, YouTube, we're going to show it on YouTube. And I talked to him before about what I do. He knows what I do. He may even remember my name. I don't remember his, unfortunately, but I mean, look at the type of sales we've just generated just from people seeing passively, like those mugs, those plates we did early on, the Stephanie's artwork. It just blows me away. He spends all that time putting all that out on the table and coming down here every week and doing his artwork, and he doesn't want anybody outside of the people that come every week to that venue to see it. I mean, there's people on here from Europe and New Zealand and Australia and North America. A couple from Mexico, I think. One is from Mexico anyway. It's a head scratcher. Look how beautiful it is, guys. Yeah, he was always so nice. Yeah. No water. Well, I've asked them. There's a lady who has a booth that goes to the Hyatt Farmers Market and the Farmers Market inside the International Marketplace, and she's she's vigilant about it. Actually, more appropriately, she's militant about it. And I just walked up and I said, and I wasn't even filming, because I wanted to find out who I could talk to, because I wanted to actually talk to some people. And I said, would you like to be on a stream? I said, we're going to have maybe 50 to 100 people and talk about your artwork. And my camera was not even on. It was actually pointing away from her. And she reached for it and she says, no, no pictures, no photo, no photo. I was grabbing for my phone. And I just put my hand in front so she wouldn't grab my phone and knock it out of my hand. And I said, hey, I was just asking if you want. She goes, no, no photos, no photo. I said, okay. And so I started videoing recording about 20, 30 minutes later. I was walking down the aisle and I literally pointed the camera completely away from her, but I was watching her because I didn't want her to blindside me. And sure enough, she comes walking out in the aisle and stands over this way and her booth's over there. And she's holding up both of her hands. She says, no photos, no photos. So I just kind of laughed it off and went on. And I came back afterwards and I said, look, no photos, no camera. No. I said, why don't you want that? And her daughter, who spoke very good English, her mother did not. She said she doesn't want anyone copying her work. I said, can I just tell you something with all due respect? I said, you see her booth and that booth and that booth that's selling the exact same thing. These two booths show everything. And she says, well, she doesn't have anything to do with them. I said, but that's my point. You guys are buying your wood products, your wood gifts from the same place. So, I mean, why would she not want as many people to see it as possible? And there's no, I mean, is the earth round or flat? It's just one of those things you'll never know about, right, Lance? You just keep asking the question. And yes, that was a joke. So here we are, we're at the corner of Ala Moana Boulevard. This is a street here that comes in from the airport right off of Nimitz and goes right into Waikiki. You go into Kalakaua Avenue, take a right, you go right into Waikiki proper. This is Atkinson, and Atkinson here runs right into Kapiolani, and right on Kapiolani is the Hawaii Convention and Visitors Bureau and the Convention Center on the right-hand side. Over here on my left is the Ala Moana Beach Park, and as you all know, right straight through there is Magic Island. Very, very cool place on the very end over there. No, it's not a Hawaiian cultural thing. It happens in Las Vegas and San Diego. It happens everywhere. Yeah, it happens everywhere. So I have to go, sadly, into Ala Moana Mall. Do you want to go to Magic Island while I'm here, or would you like to just go into the mall? Answer as quickly as you can. All right. We've done Magic Island, so we're going to go here. I didn't give you enough time to answer, but we're going this way. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't give you enough time to answer, but we're going to the mall anyway. Do you guys want to actually go in the mall? We can go through it. What I should do is I should start another stream now and do our test. That's what I should do. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to end this one, and I'm going to start a new stream in 10 seconds.